Hi, I'm Dotz. Welcome to I Love the Library. The definition of a fairy tale is a simple children's story about fairies. But we often use the same word, fairy tales, to describe folk tales, which, according to Webster, is a simple children's tale, a made-up story passed down by the common people. Now another word, fractured fairy tales. Fractured fairy tales are folk tales or fairy tales that have been altered in some way, and they're often hilarious. Things like the story from a different point of view, or the stories getting mixed up with characters from different fairy tales in the same story. Some examples of some folk tales that are often fractured are the Three Little Pigs, the Three Bears, continuing story of the Three Bears, Little Bo Peep, Little Red Riding Hood. I have some examples here of some fractured fairy tales. The true story of the Three Little Pigs by A. Wolf. You may think you know the story of the Three Little Pigs and the Big Bad Wolf, but only one person knows the real story. That person is A. Wolf. His tale starts with a birthday cake for his dear old granny, a bad head cold, and a bad reputation. It ends in the big house, the pig pen. What really happened when A. Wolf was at the door? Was it an historic pig out or Mother Goose frame-up? You decide. The true story of the Three Little Pigs. Another fun one that we have here at the library is Betsy Red Hood. And Betsy looks a little bit like Little Bo Peep with her sheep and Little Red Riding Hood. And here is the infamous wolf, her good friend Zemo. Betsy is finally old enough to take cupcakes to Grandma all by herself, with the company of her faithful sheep, of course. And although wolves aren't good for grandmas, Betsy lets her best friend Zemo the wolf come along too. Read the rest. So we're going to take these fractured fairy tales to another level for our third Thursday program in November. It happens on November 18th at 4 o'clock. And we are going to try and build some houses for our pig. We'll get straw and sticks and bricks and we'll make a little contest and see who can get a house that won't blow down. Another thing we're going to do is make our own books of fractured fairy tales, My Fractured Book. And we'll have a chance to mix up the people or the characters in our fairy tale and make up a story. And there's room to make up, oops, here we go, we've got two sheep. It's hilarious when you get this going. I could just giggle over the different characters that we can create. So we'll have a chance to make my own fractured fairy tale book on November 18th, 4 o'clock. There will also be snacks and door prizes. If this is something that sounds fun for you, kids are welcome. It's one of our third Thursday programs, especially for elementary age kids. Love to see you at the library. Look for some fractured fairy tales. Thanks for tuning in.